We are only 15 days away from the official launch of Mafia Definitive Edition, coming September 25th to Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Obviously, I'm going to continue covering Mafia Definitive Edition as well as streaming it. I'm planning back-to-back streams. A medium stream will be the first one, start to finish. And then the second one, after we're concluded the medium stream, we're going to do a classic. So that's the plan going forward when it comes to Mafia Definitive Edition on the channel. So if you love the content and you're all about Mafia and Mafia Definitive Edition, you want more videos, more streams, feel free and leave the like and subscribe for more Mafia Definitive Edition content. This is the latest trailer dropped by Hangar 13, Life of a Gangster. It's a very short trailer, a very quick breakdown. This should not take too long to do. A lot of these scenes you've most likely have seen in previous Mafia trailers. By the way, the trailer itself, link below in the description section. Feel free and check it out. The first image is of the Lost Heaven skyline during the daytime. It looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm looking forward to exploring not only the city of Lost Heaven, but also the outer side of the map, because there's a lot of country outside of Lost Heaven. And it's going to be a lot of fun to drive around, look at, do some comparisons between the original version of the game and the 2020 version, the remake. The next scene is old Tommy Angelo slipped and fell in the middle of the street. What a shame. This guy, I guess, obviously a concerned citizen, wants to know what's going on. Why did you fall on the ground, son? What's wrong? What's the problem? Obviously, I'm trying not to go into spoilers. Some of you probably already know. So you have these two guys. I guess they were going off to a baseball game, obviously, because the baseball bat. And you have poor Tommy. He's so ashamed. He's so embarrassed that he fell out of his cab. He's like, oh, he fell out of my cab. I'm so embarrassed. How could this happen? And they're like, dude, come on, get up, man. You can get up. Why do we fall? So you can pick yourself back up again. And so he picks himself back up again, see? And see, Tommy, I don't know why, but he gets up and he slips again. And he slips right into this dude. And this dude's like, what? What's going on here, man? Can we just go watch some baseball? And then they're hugging in celebration of Tommy getting up. Of course, when Tommy fell and he slipped, he hit his head on the pavement, and that's why he's bleeding. Yeah. Now here's an image of Tommy Angelo, probably early on in the game. He's still a cab driver. It looks like a cab car from the yellow interior. He's at Don Salieri's bar. He's wearing his cabbie outfit. So once again, a very early scene in the game. And here's the man himself, Don Salieri. He's telling his men that we cannot allow mad dogs to roam around the neighborhood. And so you have Tommy Angelo going out there doing his thing in order to deal with these mad dogs. I guess they didn't get their rabies shot, and so they've gone bad. If you don't properly discipline your dog and take care of them, and sometimes they go rabid, they go bad. So is it on the dog or is it on the owner? That's a philosophical question for another time. Now this looks like a museum. Is it the museum, art gallery, same thing, tomato, tomato? Immerse yourself inside the world of organized crime. Yes, indeed. So anyways, yeah, Tommy, I don't know why you'd bring a shotgun to an art gallery museum. There's a lot of valuable antiques, artifacts, paintings here, Tommy. And you're destroying very priceless and irreplaceable property. Shame on you. Arm yourself with Prohibition-era weapons. So we'll have a variety of weapons for Tommy to use, like the pump-action shotgun, a 1911 semi-auto pistol that fires 45 rounds. You'll also be able to use the Thompson's submachine gun, aka the Tommy gun, and just a few other weapons as well at your disposal, including the Magnum, a 38 Special, a baseball bat. I think you get knuckle dusters, a knife, sniper rifle. I think you get one or two other weapons as well. So not a ton of weapons, but I like the fact that they're keeping them, I guess, Prohibition era appropriate. What you would expect wise guys, good fellas, gangsters from the 1930s era to be wielding in gang wars throughout various cities during the Prohibition era. Looks like this is a scene at the airport, and one thing I don't think that existed in The original Mafia game were blimps or zeppelins, whatever you wish to call them. And it looks like from a few scenes I've witnessed in a couple videos already that there will be blimps or zeppelins, whatever you wish to call them, floating around the city of Lost Heaven, which makes sense because during this time period, a lot of people were traveling by blimps and zeppelins across the country, across the ocean. Planes do exist at this point, but they were nowhere near as popular as they become later on. And a big reason why you no longer see blimps, zeppelins being used as a mode of transportation. For one thing, they're considerably slower than commercial jets. The other issue was in New Jersey, late 30s, with the Hindenburg. It's definitely worth looking up for anyone into history. And that's a big reason why I think a lot less people use blimps or zeppelins for air travel. Yeah, that kind of dropped like 99.999%. I think most people prefer just flying on a jet. Now here's Tommy. He's playing a little baseball game, I guess, imagining that this dude laid on the ground is a baseball. And even though you're supposed to like swing at the baseball like that, not exactly like that, but I don't know what he's trying to do here. I mean, he's not going to cut it in the major leagues. I just don't think Tommy's going to make it. I mean, the form's good, but I think the problem is I think he's going to be heading down with that thrust instead of like across as you would do while, trying to hit a baseball. This scene we've already seen in a previous video. Tommy inside a kitchen somewhere having a little gunfight, a little pew-pew, his Tommy gun versus, I believe that dude's holding a 1911. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think the dude's going to win. For one thing, no cover for him. He's out in the middle. This Tommy gun is going to tear him apart. In this scene, Don Salieri is telling his men, stay out of trouble with the cops. I'm sure you'll have no trouble with the law enforcement of Lost Heaven. You will never have any incidents with them. Nothing will ever go wrong. So the fact that Don Salieri has told them to stay out of trouble with the cops, yeah, that's going to be one order that your men are not going to be able to uphold, Don Salieri. So apologies for that one. All right, so here's a scene of a gentleman in a nice suit wearing a mask and a fedora. He's carrying what appears to be a bag out of, I guess this is a vault. It looks like a vault. And I don't know what's in the bag. Maybe it's dirty laundry, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not. Then you have another scene of this individual who we don't know who he is. I have no idea. And he's wearing the mask, obviously, for the bug, social distancing. And in order to go inside public establishments, you have to wear a mask. Oh, this was in the 1930s, and going inside an establishment like a restaurant, a store, a bank, for example, with a mask is probably going to be looked down upon by the employees, the managers, and even security that happen to be inside those businesses. Yeah, okay. Things have changed, haven't they? And this scene is just another lovely day driving around Lost Heaven, mind your own business, listening to some jazz, and all of a sudden, the cops, for whatever reason, have decided to turn on their sirens and chase you down and try to take you out. I guess he's just having a bad day. Maybe he had a bad donut, some lousy coffee that wasn't hot enough. Drive in style with the classic 1930s vehicles. We've already seen some of these vehicles previously. They look really elegant and beautiful. I like the look of them. You also have some chase scenes happening. We've seen the chase scenes before. And what other scene do we have? Oh, another nice looking car. Quite beautiful in my opinion. And they've also, as most of you already know by now, introduced period authentic motorcycles. So they're also going to be motorcycles in Mafia, the City of Lost Heaven. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the information that we're going over and a lot of the scenes in this trailer you probably already are fully aware of. Live the life of a gangster on September 25th. And that is when Mafia Definitive Edition officially comes out. Your chance to pre-order it if you haven't done so already. The best deal, in my opinion, is the Mafia Trilogy at $60 US. You get Mafia Definitive Edition. You also get Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, Mafia 3 Definitive Edition, plus a loyalty pack, which allows you to have an outfit from each character and a car from each character. So you're going to be able to drive around in a 1950s sports car, are the Drifter from Mafia 3, a nice 1960s muscle car throughout Lost Heaven. I know it doesn't make sense, but video games, right? By the way, shout out to Rev in our Discord studio. He screenshotted and posted this in our Discord. Hangar 13 coming soon, missions, shooting and driving. And this is basically the schedule for their marketing. Today was, I guess, the shooting and driving Life of a Gangster. A week from now, it's going to be about the missions, so we'll have another video about that. And then on the 23rd will be about the soundtrack. And from what I've listened to in the various videos of Mafia Definitive Edition, not only do we have the original score restored, which is beautiful, but the music in the game itself during the missions, absolutely awesome. They sound really good. So shout out to Jesse Harlan. I believe he's the composer. He's the one who is doing the music for Mafia Definitive Edition. You've done a good job, Jesse. Well done indeed. So that's what we have to look forward to, leading to the launch of Mafia Definitive Edition coming in just 15 days from now. Obviously, very excited about it. Going to be doing double streams, start to finish on medium. And then, a day or so later, we're going to restart the game and stream it start to finish on classic difficulty. But your thoughts, your views, and opinions regarding Mafia Definitive Edition. What did you think of the trailer? I know it's not really much because a lot of it we already knew about. But it is still cool to go over to get some more glimpses of the world of Mafia Definitive Edition, as well as the city of Lost Heaven. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. Your thoughts, your views, and opinions regarding Mafia Definitive Edition coming September 25th. As always, welcome below in the comments section.